All right, let's just use the map for a minute to paint a picture of where we are as we open up Alma 53. So if you notice on the map, we've lost all of the cities on the eastern seacoast of Zarahemla, and we've lost 4 of the cities on the southern border with the Lamanites. You've lost Manti, Zeezrom, Cumeni, and Antipara. Pretty rough situation for these Nephites to be facing. So, as you analyze this struggle, Captain Moroni, like we mentioned last week, Captain Moroni doesn't focus on every single city at once. He focuses on one. And once he has retaken Mulek, he then uses all of the prisoners that he's acquired in those battles. And at the beginning of chapter 53, he puts those prisoners to work in fortifying the city of and the land of Bountiful. In those first 3 or 4 verses of chapter 53, they're causing this huge breastwork of timbers and the big ditch round about the land or the city of Bountiful to be built. Then he makes an interesting comment. Look at verse 5. This city became an exceeding stronghold ever after, and in this city they did guard the prisoners of the Lamanites. Isn't that fascinating? It's Lamanite prisoners who build up this city and make it this exceeding stronghold ever after. Now look at the second half of verse 5. Now Moroni was compelled to cause the Lamanites to labor because it was easy to guard them while at their labor, and he desired all his forces when he should make an attack upon the Lamanites. I could be dead wrong on this, but it seems to me that if we apply the Book of Mormon to our own life as a handbook for how to wage our own battles against the forces of darkness and the forces of evil, both in the unseen and in the seen world, that if we spend less time being idle, then it's easier to guard those forces that are part of our character, those enemies within. If we stay active, it's easier to guard the natural man and the natural woman when we're actively building fortifications of faith and serving people than it is when we're sitting idle. One little thing to consider as we move into this incredible block of Scripture.